So if you have a guilt-tripping mom, you're not alone. And I'm not talking about a very close relationship to where you just don't want to hurt her at all because she's been a comforting and supportive presence in your life. And it's so hard if you think that you're the cause of any discomfort. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about a whole nother level of feeling guilty as an adult for reasonable behavior. Okay? So, if you're on my website, chances are you fit in this category. So I have some ideas for you. Number one, I would say reevaluate what you owe mom. It's a big one. You may think mom gave you life, so you owe her anything and everything. I would say that's not really true. Rebalance this with what you actually owe yourself. You owe yourself to pull away and live your own life and put your needs at the center of your life as an adult. Certainly before you have kids, and then you have to put their needs at the center of your life and balance it out. It shouldn't be just one way or the other. Okay, number two, we talk about this a lot. Realize guilt as a sensation before it registers as a thought. So when we feel guilty, it's a biological feeling, usually around here. And then we make up a thought to match the feeling that we're having. You need to take a pause, figure out where in your body you're feeling the guilt, maybe bring some presence, some awareness, some calm, right? And introduce the thought, I may feel guilty, but not be actually guilty of harm. So put the pause in and realize, okay, I'm having a biological sensation, but maybe telling me a lie or telling me something that's overblown, right? Reconcile your responsibilities to yourself. This is related to number one. You're an adult now, and it is healthy to grow up and away from mom's influence. Both of your needs count now, not just hers. Number three, reset expectations. This is kind of so obvious, but we don't think about to do this. Proactively tell mom, not guiltily, but tell her what she can expect from you. Instead of always being in the defensive posture and reacting to her requests, right? So lead with intention instead of being on the defensive. Number five, recognize subtext and gestures that bring on feelings of guilt. Mom may say she wants you to be independent, speak your mind, she wants you to be happy. But the eye rolls, the side eyes, the heavy sighs, the backhanded compliments, yeah, they tell a different story. They're designed to make you feel guilty. And when you feel something that doesn't match what you're hearing consciously, it just kind of makes you feel mixed up. So the more you can spot these mixed messages and go, let's see, I'm having that feeling, it's because of these gestures or the incongruency in what she's saying. Because when you don't consciously realize something, it makes it harder to shake. So the more you can spot it, you can brush it off, hopefully. You can at least think about it, question it. So when mom makes you feel guilty, number six, reassess whether or not you're actually guilty of harm, guilty of harmful behavior. Now you may rock the boat, upset your mom, but that's different than actually harming another human being. It's worth taking a moment to really sort and discern, is your guilt telling you you're imparting harm, or you're just rocking the boat and upsetting the status quo? Number seven, when you're struggling with guilt, reframe. The more guilty you feel about speaking your mind, setting reasonable boundaries, taking care of yourself, the more guilty you feel when you do that, that's a signal to you that the relationship is out of balance and in need of rebalancing. Number 8, resist fighting fire with fire and guilt with guilt. This is a big one, right? When you just make mom feel guilty because she made you feel guilty, you're just passing what I call the hot potato back and forth, and you never get anywhere. Instead, keep your cool. Don't take the bait. Number 9, when you're feeling guilty, remember there are 2 people in the relationship, and you have needs too. Make room for them. And number 10, refuse to accept fault for growing up and wanting to live your own life. You haven't done anything wrong, even if you're upsetting your mother. She probably will get over it. And if she doesn't, that's even a bigger problem and even more reason to be sovereign, take care of your own needs. We're not talking about selfishness. We're talking about balance and an adult daughter's need to pull away, have sovereignty over her own life, and take care of her own needs and not live in emotional servitude to her mother's needs. Okay, hope this is helpful. Check in with me. I have lots more for you.